Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy new year to you all. Welcome to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, I appreciate you for subscribing. I'm making a new Epis video. It's one of the very first videos on my channel. I've always wanted to do a new one, so here we are. I'm using leeks and green onions this time. Right here, I'm just removing the end or the root part rather of the leeks, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the green onions. With the leeks, I'm going to show you a comparison in a moment here, but I'm going to cut out the green part. You don't have to, you can definitely continue to chop that up, but it was going to be too much for me to clean because there's a lot of dirt inside of it, so I didn't want to have to deal with all of that, so that's why I cut mine off. But I wanted to show you guys the difference between the leeks and the green onions. As you can see, the leek is bigger and it's more thicker than the green onion, but they're really not that different. The only thing that differentiate them, besides the way they look when it comes to taste, is just the leeks is a little bit more subtle than the green onion. So I went ahead and did all of that, and then I have some red bell pepper that I'm going to add. You could add the orange or yellow. I don't typically add them because I don't even like making epis to begin with, so I just try to do the minimal as possible, but you can definitely add more bell peppers. I also don't add the green one because everything else is already green, so I don't bother to add the green bell pepper, but you absolutely can if you want to. So right here, I'm just washing it again. I took my time to wash, to get in between there, to get all the dirt out of there, and I'm doing the same. I did the same thing with the bell peppers, and now I'm just going to chop them up and I'm going to add them to my blender. Alright, now guys, I'm going to chop up the leeks next, also with the green onion. Now, if you would please give this video a like, I'd greatly appreciate it. And if this is your first time on my channel, go ahead and subscribe for more videos and share with a friend or family who has been wanting to make some epis if they don't know how. And this part is optional, but I always add a habanero pepper. It don't even make it spicy, but it definitely enhances the flavors of it. It gives a little kick. And I'm also adding some garlic. I'm gonna chop those up and add them to the blender as well. Making epis is not that hard. It's very simple and easy. It's just very tedious, and I don't typically like to make it. I literally dread making epis because of all the prepping that goes into it, but it's really not that hard. And here I'm just adding a herb, which is just some black pepper and some other crushed herbs that was in that seasoning that I'm adding. I added some adobo and some paprika. I added the paprika really for color, and then I'm going to use extra virgin olive oil to blend my epis. I'm not adding too much oil because I did not want it to be too watery or too oily. Rather, I wanted it to be very thick but not too thick. So you're gonna watch here as I'm eyeing my blender to make sure that I'm adding the right amount of oil that I need. And if you keep watching closely, you'll see where I begin to add just a tad bit more oil. And like I said, I did not want it to be too oily. I just wanted a very nice thick consistency, and that's what I came up with in this particular epis video that I'm doing. So right now I'm just blending it. Go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think so far, if you have made it this far in the video. I'm just shaking up the blender a little bit because, like I said, I did not add a little oil, so my blender needed a little bit of assistance. So I'm going to blend it one more time, and then you're going to see just how thick it is. I believe there's actually a bell pepper that didn't even get crushed properly, but that's okay. You're gonna see that in a little bit. And also, guys, please don't make fun of me. If you're Haitian, you know that you reuse every single container that you have. So that's just me reusing some grapefruit container, and I prefer the plastic container versus a glass one because I can literally put this in my freezer. I could make more than one of those, put it in the freezer and keep it pushing. That's actually what I usually do. I'll make about 2 or 3 batches of these things. I'll put them in my freezer and leave one in my refrigerator. As one run out, I grab the other one. So when I make my epis, it's actually a whole day event. But yeah, it's like I said, it's pretty simple. And if you don't know what epis is, it's just what we Haitian use to marinate our meat with. We use it in our foods. Like, it's really a staple for our flavors. It's like one of the bases that we use. So that's why I'm making epis. And again, I just wanted to redo that video for you guys, because a lot of times when you guys are watching my video, y'all always asking me for epis, and I think sometimes y'all don't like to go back to my older videos. It is the very first video on my channel, but I decided, you know what, new year, let's make a new batch of epis for the people. And as you guys saw in there, I did have a red bell pepper that did not crush all the way, but that's okay because it's the consistency that I wanted. It's very nice and thick. It's not, you know, too oily, and that's kind of what you want to go for. I think it's better that way, but you know, if you did add too much oil, don't even worry about it. You know, I'm pretty sure you'll get it the next time. And also, it's your preference. If you want it to be more oily, that's fine too. But you know, that's just what I did. So yeah, there it is. I really appreciate you guys for stopping by on my channel and checking me out, checking out my video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it was helpful. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Bye.